Hello, it's me, finally back with another video. So I know I said I was gonna post a lot and vlog a lot so I could take you guys on this journey with us, and believe me, I wanted to, but we were just so busy it didn't end up happening. But I'm gonna post a lot after the baby, hopefully. I'm gonna do my best. And I also decided just to post this update because I'm 39 weeks now. I'm supposed to be giving birth in 4 days, but my doctor, we just don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm going in Tuesday for a non-stress test, and then obviously at 41 weeks I'll be induced. So we're just waiting for baby at this point. But yeah, I just wanted to make this Q&A just to talk about how my pregnancy was and still is, and also help other moms, other young moms, with questions that they might have or things that they might be curious about. So yeah. So we're gonna do a baby Q&A that I found on Google, and I'm also gonna be answering a few questions that I know I had when I was first pregnant. So yeah, let's get right into that. So the first question is, how or when did you find out? So I mean, it was pretty simple. I was feeling really sick when we were in Florida. We woke up to go to Universal and I was feeling very nauseous. So when we got home, we took a test, and honestly, you needed to wait about 2 seconds for it to tell me that I was pregnant. So 2 is, how did you feel? And I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat this. I'm 20 and it wasn't something that we planned on happening, so we were terrified. We were so scared at first. Obviously such a blessing, but we were so scared. I just think it's so funny how scared we were. We were terrified. So number 3 is, how old are you? And as I said, I'm 20. Brian's 22. We're gonna be very young parents. 4 is, how did you tell your significant other? And as I said, Brian was in there with me. She took the test and both found out at the same time. Number 5 is, did you wait 3 months to tell people? Which I know is normally the norm, but since we were not norm, we had a very unique situation, so we waited a decently long time just because I was nervous to tell people, but we did not wait 3 months. It was definitely early on that we told people. 6 is, this your first kid? Yes, this is our first kid, my first kid, Brian's first kid. Yeah. Number 7 is, do you want more? We're not thinking about having more. I mean, we want more, but we're not thinking about that for a while. Kieran's our first. We're gonna stick with Kieran for a while. Number 8 is, what were you craving? Or have you had any cravings? In the beginning of my pregnancy, I only wanted buffalo wings, which I think is so funny. I didn't want anything else but buffalo wings. Nothing sounded good to me. And now I'm really craving mac and cheese, lots of cheesy things, lots of gluten-y things, which is so healthy, right? But those have been my cravings. And I was also really craving cotton candy ice cream for a while. Number 9 is, the best part about being pregnant. And I think the best part is just the fact you're literally making your child. It's so great. I can't even explain it. It's so good to know that you are literally nourishing and bringing your child into this world. 10 is, the worst thing about being pregnant. And I think the worst thing in the beginning was the morning sickness. I couldn't eat at all. I literally survived on saltines and soup and Gatorade. That's all I ate. And now the worst thing now is the back pain. Okay, my back hurts so bad. So bad. And bending down. You can't bend down. That sucks. Number 11 is, did you find out the gender? Are you gonna find out the gender? And we did find out the gender. We had a gender reveal. I'll insert something about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Somewhere. But yeah, we're having a boy, if you didn't know. Number 12 is names, and I guess I'll basically tell the story of that. It took us so long to agree on a boy name. A girl name, we had it set. I'm not gonna say because if we ever heard a girl, we're gonna name her that. But we had it set so early on. But a boy name, oh my God, it took forever. We could not agree. 13 is, do you have a birth plan? And we really don't. I mean, in our heads, it's like we want certain things to happen, but we're also aware that most things don't go as planned. But basically, I just want Brian in the room. I don't want anyone else, and I want things to just try to go as smoothly as possible. And if like, yeah, that's all really. 14 is, are you gonna breastfeed? And I'm obviously gonna try. That's what I want to do. I've been very set on that since literally finding out I was pregnant, but like now we definitely more went into the range of 50-50 maybe. If I can't breastfeed often and pump a lot, then we'll be okay with doing formula, but we also want to do formula so Brian can experience it and stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on breastfeeding most of it. Hopefully I can. 15 is, do you plan on working or being a stay-at-home mom? And as much as I would love to be a stay-at-home mom, that's just not something that could really happen in this society anymore. So I'm definitely planning on working. I'm gonna go back to work probably in November. 16 is, are you gonna make your own baby food? And I'm gonna attempt it, but like I also know that that just might not happen. 17 is asking about the nursery, and our nursery is actually half of our living room because it's a pretty large living room. It's very like woodland and animal theme. I'll insert a picture. On the screen of it. It's so cute. I love it. And number 18 is, have you purchased anything since being pregnant? And I obviously have everything now because I'm supposed to give birth in 4 days. But early on in the pregnancy, as soon as I found out, I got so excited and got so much gender neutral stuff. I went to Primark and just went off. I did. I went off. So that's what I got. I got a lot of gender neutral clothes when we were first pregnant. That was the baby Q&A, and now I just have a few more things written down on the side that I wanted to talk about. So first thing is morning sickness. Morning sickness sucks, and I won't say it doesn't. I know a lot of people experience it different, but it's pretty common to have morning sickness. And the thing that really, I mean, nothing completely helped, and nothing's gonna completely help. But the thing that really helped me was Preggy Pops or drops, Preggy drops. I don't know what I forget what they're called. But they have them at Target, and they're like an anti-nausea thing, and those really did help me a lot. Like to the point where I was using them, my tongue was raw. Like they helped a lot. And eating in like the middle of the night before I woke up also really helped me. So if anything, try to do that. I know another common thing that people would like to know is pregnancy essentials, and like I said, Preggy Pops, saltine crackers. But as you like get bigger, it's definitely harder to sleep at night, so a body pillow is something that like I really recommend. And what else? So another question is symptoms, and like I guess I'll do like in the beginning and at the end my pregnancy symptoms that I had and how I like really like, you could tell I was pregnant. My boobs hurt really bad, like extremely bad, and as I said, I was super nauseous, so those were my symptoms, and I just felt not right. And another thing, this might happen to you, so I'm gonna mention it because it happened to me and it was awful, like really not good. I kind of hated it, but I had something called touch aversion, which is like a pretty normal thing, I think. I mean, not super normal, but like normal. And I did not want to be touched. I didn't let Brian touch me. Like, I hated it. I hated being touched. And it was like a mix of like the hormones, I guess, and just like so much stuff. But I had that bad. And then my symptoms at the end of the pregnancy, I had very swollen ankles when I was still working. I would come home, my legs would get so swollen, and sometimes even sleeping does that. But yeah. So now the hardest thing about being pregnant that I also wanted to mention, as I said, sleeping was hard. Sleeping does suck. I wake up like every hour to pee, and on top of that, my hips hurt when I wake up. Like, it's bad. So I would really, really recommend a body pillow. So that's pretty much everything. If you have any more questions, I'll answer them down below. And you could always reach out to me too. My Instagram will be in the bio. So I'm going to show you guys a belly shot. And yeah, just stick around on this channel to see Kieran afterwards. And stick around on Instagram to find out if Kieran really is going to be born in 4 days. We'll see. Alright, I love you guys. Bye. This is where I was filming. I was literally sitting on the baby thing right there. But this is my tummy. Stretch marks and all.